So Mark, 1-0 win here at Concord Rangers this afternoon. What do you think of the game?
Yeah, I think it was quite a tight game, wasn't it? I was pleased with our attitudes today. I thought it would have been easy for us to come here, and with nothing really to play for in terms of, promotion or relegation, and sort of, being a little bit off of it, or, not being up for the battle. And I thought the attitudes of the players were fantastic. I'm really proud of them today. Never an easy place to come. It was like, what I thought it would be. Quite a bumpy, sort of hard pitch, and see Concord, a difficult team to play against, and they've done well this season. And I thought our boys sort of stood up. Worked very hard, battled. I think Kingy has made a couple of good saves first half. I think one particular one where their lads sort of threw and Kingy saved it with his legs, which was a great save. So we had a couple of moments where we had to defend and we relied on Craig first half. But I thought everything he did today was very assured, Kingy. And but I thought, we started the second half very well, on the front foot. Got an early goal in that second half, and a good bit of play sort of down the left. I think with Bobson combining with Cabby, and then Fleety with a great pick out there to pass it to Brandon, who swivelled and finished it well. So, I think a good start to the second half, and then it was just a case of trying to manage the game and try and catch them on the break when we could. I think we could have done that a bit better at times, but and then obviously the last 10 minutes, they brought their, a lot of their big lads on, and I think they got 4 or 5 there, well over 6'4", and the ball was coming in our box, and we had to show some character and some determination to win the game, and we did that. Obviously, last 10 minutes just brought sort of Casey on and went to a back 5 because I knew the ball would be coming in our box, and just wanted to get an extra defender on there, and I thought we sort of saw it out, reasonably comfortably in the end. So delighted with the players, because as I say, it would have been easy to come here today and perhaps not sort of play to our maximum. We should do, but psychologically the players, this time of the year when there's not a lot to play for. But no, I was proud of the group today, and all of the players showed that they care. All of the players showed they want to play for Oxford City Football Club, and to come here like we did today, this time of the year against a team that was sort of going for those playoffs, and to win the game 1-0, I thought was a good achievement from our boys.
I mean, you must have been really happy considering the opposition were playing today, that the defence managed to limit them to so few clear-cut chances.
Yeah, I think so. I think Concord's home record's pretty good. There's not many times where they don't score. Excuse me. And we've got a few 1-0 away wins now, haven't we, this season? I'm just thinking sort of Dulwich, and then Chippenham, East Surrey, and today here 1-0. Now, to come away and keep clean sheets like we did, like we've done, sorry, excuse me, is good. So, 1-0, satisfying victory. Proud of all of the efforts of the players. We had to sort of defend for periods first half, and then at the end, but I thought for an away performance, it was a good effort from everybody concerned.
And at the other end of the pitch, all the attackers were involved in that one goal. I mean, again, you must be pleased with how they all linked up together.
Yeah, no, that's right. And I just sort of said about not many times that Concord hasn't scored, but there hasn't been that many occasions ourselves this year where we haven't scored a goal. I'm trying to think back to the last time where we haven't scored. It might be some time ago. So, goal scoring, we've been sort of pretty decent at that. We've got a plus goal difference as well. So we've done some good things this year. I think the thing that sort of cost us in terms of us sort of maybe pushing for those playoffs is obviously we had a terrible start to 2019. We didn't win a game in January and February, and I think that's ultimately cost us, because if you look at our sort of form at other sort of spells of the season, we've sort of probably been sort of a top sort of 8, top 9 team, but that sort of period just after Christmas where we didn't win a game, well, not just after Christmas, into January, February, we didn't win a league game, and that's really sort of cost us a little bit of a go at the playoffs, which is a shame. I think lessons can be learned from that, from myself, the club as well. We're working so hard, and we perhaps didn't sort of strengthen when we could have done, or in an ideal world we could have done. I understand the reasons why, and I think that done sort of put us on a bit of a bad run. So we can learn from that. It's only my sort of second full season in management, and the club are also sort of working hard week to week to keep us going. So, but a few lessons we can learn from this season. But in the main, I think we've done some positive things. I think we've had some good performances, and you know, to come here and win 1-0 at this time of the season, I thought it's a very, very good effort from us.
And just finally, obviously Kabi Shimanga was had a bit of a knock before the game. He played best part of an hour. Are you happy how he played? Or was
I mean, it was we sort of left it in his hands, really. You know, we said, "How do you feel?" and he wanted to get out there and give it a go. I felt that maybe he was slightly sort of aware of it. You know, at times I felt he could have run in behind a little bit more, but so I just sort of felt that perhaps he was sort of subconsciously sort of aware of it a little bit. But we got a good hour or so out of him, and I just wanted Craig Fassin-May to come on and try and occupy the centre arse and compete and try and run down the sides of his pace. So that was that was the reason. That Brandon, I just sort of felt contributed well today again. You know, he does some very good things and sometimes not so good things, but all in all, I think he's sort of been a success since he's been in with us. And Owen, I thought came on and did well for Brandon. That last 20 minutes, wanted to still give Owen an opportunity, and as I say, all in all, satisfying victory for us. And we've got 3 games left now in the league. A home game against Slough to look forward to on Saturday. They've done well, Slough. I think they're just one place above us in the table. I think they just looked at the results. I think they got quite a good win today. I think Slough. So you're looking forward to playing against them at home. A decent side. They beat us at their place, so it'd be nice if we can try and sort of look at that and maybe sort of win our home game against them. But it's not going to be easy, obviously. But no, I mean, some games to look forward to, and we'll see how we do.
Brilliant. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.